I'm back with more APBA baseball great teams of the past. Week number 3 of season number 3. Then this is game 1 of 4 between the 1940 Cincinnati Reds and the 1934 St. Louis Cardinals. Reds come in today, 4-4 record. They have split their first 2 series of the season. The Cardinals, you see, at 2-6. They have won 1 out of 4 games in each of their first 2 series. So both teams needing a series win, both looking for their first series win of the season here in week number 3. The Reds and Cardinals, this is not the first time they've met in great teams in the past. Both took part in season number 2. It was the 1919 Cardinals, the 1919 Reds and the 1930 Cardinals. Cardinals finished second in the league. The Reds finished last, ninth place. In that series in season number 2, the Cardinals took 3 out of 4. And the Cardinals do have a few holdovers from the 1930 season here with the 1934 squad. So see if they can repeat their success. They really need it as they are already 4 games under 500. So you see the standings. Now let's meet the starting lineups. First, for the visiting Cincinnati Reds, leading off and playing third base, it's Billy Werber. Second baseman, Lonnie Fry. Right fielder, Ival Goodman. First baseman, batting cleanup, Frank McCormick. The catcher is Ernie Lombardi. Center fielder, Harry Kraft. Left fielder, Mike McCormick. The shortstop is Billy Myers. And the starting pitcher for the Reds today, Bucky Walters. Walters 22-10 with a 2.48 ERA in 1940. And here in great teams of the past, Walters, rough start, 0-2 in 2 starts, a 3.86 ERA. In his most recent start, which came against the Boston Red Sox, he took the loss, went 7 innings, gave up 3 runs. For the Cardinals, leading off and playing third base, Pepper Martin. Right fielder is Jack Rothruck. Second baseman, Frankie Frisch. Hitting cleanup, playing left field, Joe Ducky Medwick. First baseman's Ripper Collins. Catcher is Virgil Davis. Center fielder is Ernie Orsatti. Shortstop, Leo DeRocher. And on the mound, it's the ace for the Cardinals, Dizzy Dean. Dean 30-7, a 2.66 ERA in 1934. Tough start here in season 2. He is 0-1 in his 2 starts, but just a 1.80 earned run average, 4 earned runs in 20 innings. His most recent start, he went 11 innings, got the no decision. Cardinals ended up losing that one to the Philadelphia Athletics in 18 innings. He did what he could in 11, but that game still went 7 more before the Cardinals lost. In real life, the 1940 Reds, they won 100 games. They won the World Series against the Detroit Tigers. 34 Cardinals, also World Series winners. They won 95 games in the regular season. They also beat the Detroit Tigers in the World Series. So here we go. Let's play ball. Leading off for the Reds, Billy Werber. Werber's, let's see, top hitter on the team so far this season. Just a 281 average, though. The Reds, through 8 games, are hitting just 198. That is worst in the league. So here is Billy Werber to lead things off. And against Dean, who is an A pitcher, 51 would be a 9, a hit in a lot of cases. But here, ground ball to short. DeRocher has it over to first, 1 away. Here's Lonnie Fry. The Reds have 4 starters hitting less than 200. Fry is one of them, hitting 133. And Dean strikes him out, 2 away. Here's Ival Goodman, batting 179. Ground ball left side, fielded by the third baseman, Pepper Martin. Throws over to first. 1-2-3 inning for Dizzy Dean. Pepper Martin to lead things off in the bottom of the first. Martin second on the team with a 357 average. Cardinals hitting a little bit better than the Reds, hitting 236 through 8 games. This has been a pitcher's league so far. That 236 average, actually second best in the league through 2 weeks of the season. So, Pepper Martin get things underway against Bucky Walters. And Martin will lift a fly ball into center field. It will be caught by Harry Kraft for the first out. Jack Rothrock's hitting .222 through 8 games. And hits it hard, but on a line into center field, and another out caught by the center fielder, Harry Kraft. 2 away, and here's Frankie Frisch. Frisch, player manager for these 1934 St. Louis Cardinals. Frisch hitting a team best .378, ranks him 5th in the league. So here is Frisch. And slow roller right side. Second baseman Fry charges, picks it up, tosses it over to first. A 1-2-3 inning for Bucky Walters. On to the top of the second, no score. Here is Frank McCormick. We mentioned this has been a pitcher's league so far, and the Reds have a 2.96 ERA after 8 games. The Cardinals have a 3.23 ERA after 8 games, and those numbers are pretty good, but the Reds rank 6th in the league in ERA. The Cardinals rank 7th. But we should probably expect this one to be low scoring. Here is Frank McCormick, team worst 107 average, just 3 hits and 28 at-bats. And his woes continue as he hits a ground ball on the right side. Frankie Frisch has it. On to first, 1 away. Here's Ernie Lombardi. He's hitting .241. And Lombardi has the first hit of the day. Puts one the opposite way. It falls in front of the right fielder, Jack Rothrock, for a single. So 1 out, runner on for the Reds. Here's Harry Kraft. Kraft hitting .222 through 8 games. 4 of his 6 hits have gone for extra bases. Let's see. The Cardinals have the mid-level defense. So the result of this, comeback to the pitcher. Dean throws to shortstop. DeRocher covering second, tags second, throws to first. Not in time. Just a fielder's choice. 1 out on the play. And there's still a runner on first. Now with 2 outs. And it's Mike McCormick, who is hitting .280 for the Reds. And he rolls a 66. He gets to roll in his second column. Good chance of a run scoring here. McCormick, just 1 home run in 1940, but a lot of doubles on this column. And with 2 outs and 55, for a lot of guys, that would be a home run. For Mike McCormick, it is going to be a double down the right field line. And with 2 outs, Harry Kraft is going to score from first base. And just like that, the Reds are on the board 1-0, thanks to the Mike McCormick double. Here is Billy Myers. Myers hitting .160 through 8 games, and he's got a runner on second with 2 outs. And Dean strikes out Myers to end the inning. The Reds are on the board first on the Mike McCormick run-scoring double. Cleanup hitter, Ducky Medwick, lead thing off here for the Cardinals in the bottom of the second. Medwick, so far this season, hitting .297 through his 8 games. And Walters strikes out Medwick. Here's Ripper Collins, who is hitting just .219. He looks at strike 1. And hits it right back to the pitcher. Bucky Walters knocks it down, picks it up, throws over to first. 2 outs. Virgil Davis, team worst 103 average through 8 games. And he will hit a routine fly ball in the center. Harry Kraft has it. 3 up, 3 down. Once again for Bucky Walters. To the top of the third, the Reds lead 1-0. And here is Bucky Walters. Walters, in his 2 starts, is 1 for 3 at the plate. This time, Dean strikes him out, 1 out. Back to the top of the order, Billy Werber is 0 for 1. And Dean strikes him out, 2 away. Here's Lonnie Frey, struck out his first time up. He rolls a 66. He gets to roll in his second column. 8 home runs in 1940. And Frey hits one into right center field. It'll roll to the wall. He will have a double. 2-out double for the Reds. That'll bring up Ivo Goodman. 0 for 1 today. And Dean strikes him out. So that double, nothing bad comes of it for the Cardinals. And we go to the bottom of the third. Cardinals, Ernie Arcadi to lead things off. He is batting 172 through 8 games. Walters strikes him out. Here's Leo Durocher. In just 133. And Walters strikes him out too. That'll bring us to Dizzy Dean. Dean is 0 for 3 at the plate this season. Reroll the red die that got hung up in the corner. And Walters strikes out the side. Orsatti, Durocher, and Dean all go down on strikes. And Bucky Walters, 3 straight innings, 3 up, 3 down. To the top of the fourth, Reds still lead 1-0. Here is Frank McCormick, who is 0 for 1. Deep fly to center field, but catchable, and Ernie Orsatti has it for the first out. Here's Ernie Lombardi, singled his first time up. And he pops it up left side. Shortstop Durocher calls for it, and he's got it for the second out. Here, Kraft had a fielder's choice his first time up. And Kraft pops it up. This time the third baseman Martin has it. And side retired to the bottom of the fourth. Top of the order for the Cardinals. Pepper Martin's 0 for 1. Coming off a good series against Philadelphia where he hit 350, 7 hits and 20 at-bats. And Martin's got the first hit of the day for the Cardinals as he drives one into right center field, and he will make his way into second base with a double. All right, first hit for the Cardinals. And now Jack Rothrock steps to the plate, 0 for 1 today. Struggled against the Athletics in the last series, just 3 hits and 20 at-bats. He's got a runner in scoring position here. And Walters pops him up. Second baseman Fry will make the catch. Martin will stay put. Here's Frankie Frisch. He had a great week 1 and then struggled in week 2. 4 hits and 21 at-bats, 190 average. That brought his average down to 378. But can he do anything here? Runner on second, 1 out, looking to tie this game up. No, Walters strikes Frisch out for the second out. Kentucky Medwick come through. hit 381 in the last series against the Athletics. Struck out his first time up. And Ducky Medwick launches one deep to left. It's back. It's back. It is gone. 2-run homer for Joe Medwick. Cardinals lead 2-1. That is Medwick's second home run of the season. All right. Well, Walters, no problem for the first 3 innings. And now he has surrendered the 2-run homer. Ripper Collins comes to the plate with 2 outs. 0 for 1 today. Had a good week 2 against the A's, hit 353. And Walters strikes him out to end the inning. But not before the 2-run homer by Medwick puts the Cardinals up 2-1 heading to the 5th. Mike McCormick to lead things off. He had the RBI double in the second inning for the Reds. This time, Dean strikes him out. Here's Billy Myers, struck out his first time up. Myers rolls an 11. He gets to roll on his second column. 5 home runs in 1940. And not a homer, but yet another double. He puts one into left center field. He goes to second base with a 1-out double. A lot of extra base hits so far here today. So Bucky Walters, the pitcher, comes up to the plate. Runner on second, 1 out. And Walters will look to bunt Myers over to third. And he does so. He gets the bunt down on the right side. He's retired. Myers goes to third base. So 2 outs, tying run 90 feet from home plate. Billy Werber is 0 for 2 today, struck out his last time up. Werber, mentioned, came into today with the team's top batting average among the regulars, 281, hit 438 against the Boston Red Sox in week 2. Can he tie it up here? 44, hit to the right side. Can Frisch get to it? He does not. It is into right field. It's a base hit. Billy Myers runs home with the tying run. And Billy Werber, here in the 5th, makes it a 2-2 game. Lonnie Fry doubled his last time up. He is 1 for 2. And Dean's pitch is in the dirt. It gets past Davis. It rolls to the backstop. Billy Werber will go to second on the wild pitch. Runner in scoring position with 2 outs. But Dean recovers to strike out Frey and end the inning. Werber ties it up, though, and it is 2-2 going to the bottom of the 5th. Virgil Davis to lead things off. He is 0 for 1. Mentioned came in today hitting 103, just 118 in the week 2 series, and hits one hard here. Harry Kraft is going to have to chase it down, but he does. He makes the catch, 1 out. Here's Ernie Orsatti, struck out his first time up. And Orsatti bloops one over the shortstop's head. It will fall in for a base hit. And the Cardinals have their 3rd hit of the day. So runner on first, 1 out for Leo DeRocher. Struck out last time. This time, bounces one left side. Myers the shortstop, flips it to Frey. On to first, double play. And that'll do it for the Cardinals in the 5th. We go to the 6th inning, still tied 2-2. Here's Ivel Goodman, 0 for 2, struck out his last time up. And Dean can't find the plate. He walks him. Leadoff runner aboard for the Reds. So here's Frank McCormick, 0 for 2. He's the cleanup hitter, but man, he has been struggling. 107 average coming into today. 3 hits now, and he's down to 100. 3 hits and 30 at-bats. And his woes will continue. Bouncer to third. Martin throws to second. Frisch on to first. No, McCormick does at least beat it out. And it's not a double play, just a fielder's choice for the first out. Here's Ernie Lombardi. He's 1 for 2. Hits it straight up, drifting backward. Catcher Virgil Davis has it. He makes the catch in foul territory for the second out. So 2 outs, runner on first for Harry Kraft, who is 0 for 2 today. And ground ball to third. Pepper Martin has it. Throws over to first to end the inning. Go to the bottom of the sixth. Still tied at 2. Dizzy Dean to lead things off. Dizzy Dean, MVP of the 1934 season. He was also the Associated Press Athlete of the Year, led the league in wins and strikeouts. Struck out his first time up. And this time he does make contact, but it's hit right back to the pitcher. Walters has it, throws to first for the first out. There's Pepper Martin, 1 for 2, doubled his last time up. Ground ball right side. Frank McCormick, the first baseman, has it and will take it himself, 2 away. Jack Rothrock is 0 for 2. And Walters strikes him out. 1-2-3 inning for Walters. We're on to the 7th inning. Still tied at 2. Here's Mike McCormick, 1 for 2. Had a run-scoring double in the second inning. Struck out his last time up. And McCormick has his second hit of the day as he deposits a ball into right field. It's in for a base hit. That'll bring Billy Myers to the plate. Myers doubled his last time up. He is 1 for 2. And he hits a ground ball on the right side. Ripper Collins is able to get to it, tosses it to Dean covering first in time to get Myers out. McCormick goes to second base. So runner on second for Bucky Walters. Last time we were in this situation, runner on second with 1 out. Walters put down a sacrifice bunt. And I think that ended up working out for him because then Werber followed with the RBI single. So it worked last time. Let's try it again. Bucky Walters will look to bunt. 31 is a 23. What is that? Oh, wow. Rare play. A balk has been called on Dizzy Dean. And that puts Mike McCormick to third base. So, go-ahead run. Now at third base with 1 out. Bucky Walters will be swinging away. Can he help himself? Infield will come in. And Walters belts one into center field. Rosati's going to make the catch. Mike McCormick's going to tag. They will send Mike McCormick, and he will score the go-ahead run. So Bucky Walters has the sacrifice fly. McCormick scores, and it is 3-2 Reds here in the top of the 7th. So 2 outs now. Nobody on. Billy Werber comes up for the fourth time. He is 1 for 3. An RBI single in the fifth. And here hits a ground ball to second. Frisch has it, throws him out, ends the inning. But the Reds go in front 3-2 on the Walters sacrifice fly. After the seventh inning stretch, Cardinals come to the plate. Frankie Frisch hitting 378 here, or at least to start the game, but he is 0 for 2. Frisch hit a team best 347 for the Cardinals in Great Teams of the Past Season 2. So can he get things going here in the seventh? He hits it hard. He hits it deep, but it's going to die at the warning track. Harry Kraft will make the catch for the first out. Joe Medwick has accounted for both Cardinals' runs. He hit a 2-run homer in the fourth inning, and that was just one of 3 Cardinal hits so far in this one, and they need another one here. Here's Medwick. Nope, hits it back to the pitcher. Walters has it. Throws over to first, 2 away. Ripper Collins, he's 0 for 2. Struck out his last time up. And liner into center. Harry Kraft is able to get to it, makes a shoestring catch, and that ends the bottom of the seventh. Another 1-2-3 inning for Bucky Walters. Other than that one pitch to Medwick, he has been very, very good. On to the eighth. The Reds looking to add to their 3-2 lead. 2-3-4 hitters coming up, starting with Lonnie Frey. 1 for 3 as a double, has struck out twice. And he will pop up left side. Pepper Martin will have it for the first out. Ivo Goodman is 0 for 2 with a walk. And he will look at strike 1. And then he will look at ball 1, 2, 3, and 4. He is on board with 1 out. Here's Frank McCormick, 0 for 3. Now hitting less than 100, 3 for 31 on the season. And Dean strikes him out, 2 outs. Ernie Lombardi, 1 for 3, singled his first time up. And he hits one up the middle, but Dizzy Dean gets a glove to it, knocks it down, picks it up, throws to first in time for the third out. To the bottom of the eighth, Cardinals down by 1. 6, 7, 8 hitters coming to the plate, starting with Virgil Davis. And Davis, we mentioned McCormick, his bad day dropped him below 100. Same is true of Virgil Davis. He is 0 for 2 today. He is 3 for 31 on the season. But this time, Virgil Davis comes through, singles up the middle, leadoff runner is aboard, and maybe the Cardinals are in business. Here's Arnie Arsati. He's 1 for 2. That was just the 4th hit of the game for the Cardinals. Arsati is going to look to bunt, see if he can get Davis over to second base. And he does. Good bunt in front of the plate. Walters picks it up. His only play is to first. All right, so Leo DeRocher is 0 for 2 today, hitting somewhere around 125 at this point in the season. It's been a struggle. He had 70 runs batted in 1934. Can he come up with one here? He does not, but with first base open, Walters walks him to bring up the pitcher, Dizzy Dean. Dean has given up 3 runs on 6 hits in 8 innings. And we are in a situation where they need something good. So, Cardinals bullpen is not very good, but they're going to go to the bench and bring up Bill Delancey to pinch hit. Delancey has had 6 plate appearances so far. He is 4 for 6 and has driven in a couple of runs. So he is the pinch hitter you want in this moment. Hit .316 in 1934. First and second, 1 out. Cardinals looking to tie this one up. And Delancey, ground ball, left side. It's through Billy Werber's legs. Virgil Davis is going to score from second. Leo DeRocher is going to go from first to third. Bill Delancey's on board on the E5, and we are all tied up after the Billy Werber error. And the Cardinals are still in business. Now runners at the corners. 1 out. Pepper Martin comes to the plate. He's 1 for 3 with a double. Came in today hitting .357. Can he put the Cardinals ahead here in the bottom of the 8th? Oh, disaster for the Cardinals. Walters' pitch is outside. Leo DeRocher had come too far down the baseline. Lombardi guns down to third base. Werber tags out DeRocher. He is picked off. That is disaster for the Cardinals. So instead of runners at the corners with 1 out, now there's just a runner on first with 2 outs. They did tie it up. Can Pepper Martin do anything here? He does not. Ground ball to third. This time, Werber fields it cleanly, throws to first to end the inning. So the error ties the game as we go to the 9th. And the Cardinals are now going to have to rely on a not very good bullpen. They're going to go to their best reliever, who is Jesse Haynes. Haynes 4-4, a 3.50 ERA in 1934. And let's see. Dean is replaced by Haynes. Haynes, so far this season, has pitched 6 innings of scoreless relief, 4 appearances. He's 1-0 with 1 save. So Dean's going to have a no decision after his 8 innings of work. Bucky Walters still pitching for the Reds, but he is due up 4th this inning, so let's see what happens. Harry Kraft to lead things off in the top of the 9th. Kraft is 0 for 3. Haynes strikes out Kraft. Here's Mike McCormick. He's got 2 of the Reds' 6 hits. RBI double back in the 2nd inning. Also singled his last time up. And McCormick, ground ball right side, fielded by Collins. 2 away. Lee Myers is 1 for 3 with a double. Myers, 33, gets a roll in his 2nd column. 5 homers in 1940. Could he roll his 2nd double of the game? He drives one into right center field, and Billy Myers will walk into second base with a 2-out double. And that will bring Bucky Walters to the mound. 3 runs, 4 hits through his 8 innings. That 3rd run was unearned. They are going to go to the bench here. and bring up a pinch hitter to see if the Reds can take the lead here. Maury Arnovich is hit 250 in 1940, but he is 2 for 5 at the plate so far this season. So runner on second, 2 outs for Arnovich. Thought for a second we might see a 66, but no, 16-28, ground ball to short. DeRocher has it, throws on to first, and the side is retired. So Cardinals will come to the plate in the bottom of the ninth, tied at 3-3. First, though, the Reds need a relief pitcher. Their best reliever, Joe Beggs, not available today after pitching multiple innings in their last outing. So they're going to go to Johnny Hutchings. Hutchings, 2-1, a 3.50 ERA in 1940. And he'll be facing the heart of the order for the Cardinals, 2, 3, and 4. Starting with Jack Rothrock, who is 0 for 3 here today. Hutchings is making his second appearance. He threw 2 scoreless innings in his only other outing. All right, Jack Rothrock, what can he do? Nothing to start. Fly ball into right. Goodman makes the catch, 1 away. Frankie Frisch came as the team's top hitter, but 0 for 3 at the plate. And he will hit a fly ball into left field. And it is caught by Mike McCormick, and there are 2 outs. Joe Medwick's responsible for 2 of the 3 Cardinal runs with his home run back in the 4th inning. He is 1 for 3 today. And no, Medwick pops it up. Billy Myers has it. We are going to extra innings. The last time the Cardinals went to extra innings, they played 18 innings and lost. I don't know if I have it in me here to broadcast an 18-inning game, so maybe hopefully this one will get decided sooner. Billy Werber leads things off in the top of the 10th. Werber 1 for 4. And he'll have fly ball to right. Jack Rothrock will have it for the first out. Lonnie Fry 1 for 4 with a double. And Fry hits one into center field. It will fall in at the feet in front of the center fielder, Orsatti. That's a base hit. Reds have their 8th hit of the game. Cardinals have only had 4. Ivel Goodman's 0 for 2, has walked his last 2 times up. Ground ball to the first baseman, Collins. He goes to second base. The shortstop, DeRocher, has it. Back to first. Not in time. 1 out is made on the fielder's choice. But now 2 outs. Runner on first for Frank McCormick. 0 for 4 today. 3 for 32 on the season. Can he finally come through? No, pops it up behind the plate. Virgil Davis, the catcher, has it, and that's the end of the 10th inning, top of the 10th inning. To the bottom of the 10th. 5, 6, 7 hitters for the Cardinals. Ripper Collins is 0 for 3. Comebacker to the pitcher. Hutchings has it. Over to first, 1 out. Virgil Davis is 1 for 3. And he looks at ball 1. Oh, no. Ground ball to third baseman Billy Werber, and he botches it again. Another error by Billy Werber, and Davis is on base. He's at first with one out. Ernie Arsati, 1 for 2. Sacrifice bunt his last time up. This time he's swinging away. And routine fly ball to right field. Ivel Goodman makes the catch. 2 outs. Leo DeRocher, 0 for 2, walked his last time up. Can he be the hero in the bottom of the 10th? Okay. Another rare play. Another balk. This one is on Hutchings. And Virgil Davis goes to second base. He's now in scoring position for DeRocher. 2 balks in one game. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. All right. 2 outs. Runner on second. DeRocher. No. Ground ball to second. Frey has it. Throws over to first. That's the end of the 10th. We are on to the top of the 11th. The Reds. Ernie Lombardi to lead things off. He's 1 for 4. Ernie Lombardi crushes one. Left center field. It's off the wall. Ernie Lombardi's got himself a leadoff double. Harry Kraft is 0 for 4. He is going to look to bunt Lombardi over to third. And he does so. Good bunt. Third baseman Martin charges. Has to throw it over to first. And that gets Ernie Lombardi to third base with 1 out for Mike McCormick. He's got 2 hits today. He's 2 for 4, has driven in a run. Can he get another one here? The Cardinals are going to have to play in. And because they are playing in, McCormick puts one through the hole on the left side between DeRocher and Morton. It's into left. Ernie Lombardi scores. The Reds have taken a 4-3 lead in the top of the 11th. Mike McCormick comes through again. And now it's 4-3. 1 out, runner on first. Here's Billy Myers, 2 for 4, has a pair of doubles. Mike McCormick takes off for second for some reason. Virgil Davis guns him down. He is caught stealing. We've seen some odd base running from both teams here today. And now Billy Myers, nobody on, 2 outs. And he hits a fly ball to right. Jack Rothrock has it. But Mike McCormick has put the Reds up 4-3, going to the bottom of the 11th. Can Johnny Hutchings close this one out? Haynes, the pitcher, is due to lead off here in the bottom of the 11th. Cardinals bring up Burgess Whitehead to pinch hit. Whitehead, 277 hitter in 1934, and he has played quite a bit here so far. He is 3 for 11 at the plate. I think he had to play a couple games due to injury, so hitting 273. Can't he get anything going here for the Cardinals? He does not. Fly ball to right. Caught by Ivel Goodman. 1 out. Back to the top of the order. It's Pepper Martin. He is 1 for 4. Has a double. Cardinals are down to the last 2 outs. Pepper Martin, 66. He gets to roll in his second column. He only had 5 homers in 1934, but Maybe at least a chance for his second double of the game. Oh, even better, smokes it down the right field line. Ivel Goodman was playing in right center, and he's going to have to run a long way to get it. Martin goes from first to second. They're going to wave him on to third. Pepper Martin slides into third, safe. And he has a one-out triple. And now the tying run is 90 feet away. The winning run is at the plate. The Reds will have to bring the infield in. Jack Rothrock is 0 for 4 today. That's just the Martin's triple, just the fifth hit of the game for the Cardinals. So one out, a runner on third. Reds infield in. And Rothrock rolls an 11. He hit 11 homers in 1934. Could he win it here? Game is definitely at least tied. And Rothrock scorches one into right center field. It's going to roll to the wall. Pepper Martin will walk home with the tying run. Jack Rothrock has a run-scoring double. And once again, we are tied up 4-4. And the Cardinals still just one out, runner in scoring position for Frankie Frisch. Frisch came in as the team's top hitter, one of the best in the league, 378 average, but he is 0 for 4 today. Is he due? Frisch. Ground ball, right side. Fry has it. He throws over to first for the second out. Rothrock does go from second to third base. So the winning run, 90 feet away. Joe Medwick comes to the plate with 2 outs. He's 1 for 4. He had a 2-run homer way back in the 4th inning. Chance to end it here, or do we go on to the 12th? Medwick. No, routine grounder, left side. Well, nothing's been routine with Billy Werber today, but he will make this play, and the side is retired. Both teams score once in the 11th, and now we go to the 12th inning. Let's see. The Cardinals need a new pitcher because Haynes was replaced. Oof, neither team much in the way of pitching here. It is going to be Wild Bill Hallahan to come on in relief next. Hallahan, 8-12, a 4.26 ERA in 1934, mostly as a starter. And Hallahan, this will be his 4th appearance of the season. He's gone 6 innings, a 3.00 earned run average. And they call him Wild Bill for a reason. 4 walks in his 6 innings. Leading off, top of the 12th, is the Reds pitcher, Johnny Hutchings. So they will go to a pinch hitter, Willard Hirschberger. Hirschberger hit 309 in 1940, but tragically, he actually committed suicide in the 1940 season. They lost a doubleheader. He felt it was his fault, and sad story. He will lead off here in the top of the 12th. 309 hitter in 1940 against Wild Bill Hallahan. Hirschberger, ground ball, left side, fielded by Pepper Martin, over to first, 1 out. Here is Billy Werber, 1 for 5. A couple of errors in the field. And that is a 64, which is a 39, which in a lot of cases is nothing, but Wild Bill Hallahan is wild, and that is a walk. So Billy Werber's on board with 1 out. It's Lonnie Frey, 2 for 5, had a double. Lonnie Frey, he will come through. Singles into center field. Billy Werber will have to stop at second. 11th hit of the game for the Reds. Ivel Goodman is 0 for 3 with a couple of walks. He's got runners on first and second with one out. He rolls a 66. This game is not going to be tied for much longer. Goodman, 12 home runs in 1940. And not a home run, but he singles into right field. They're going to send Billy Werber. He's going to score the go-ahead run. Lonnie Frey will go from first to third. Ivo Goodman has an RBI single. It's 5-4. And as Frank McCormick comes to the plate, the first pitch is outside. Goodman takes off. He steals second. Now there are runners on second and third with one out. Hank McCormick, 0 for 5 today. 3 for 33 on the season. Can he finally do it? How is that possible? He hit 309 in 1940. He's got a couple of runners in scoring position. Can he finally do something? Oh, he does not. Hallahan strikes him out for the second out. Oh, here's Ernie Lombardi. He's 2 for 5. Doubled his last time up. Can he add to the Reds' lead? Yes, he does. He singles into right field. Frey's going to score. They're going to send Goodman. Will Goodman score? Goodman's fast. He does score. That is a 2-run single for Ernie Lombardi. And it is now 7-4 Reds in the top of the 12th. Surely that will be enough, the way the Cardinals have hit today. Runner on first. 2 outs. Harry Kraft, he's 0 for 4. Hallahan with another walk. Oh, it's been a terrible inning for Bill Hallahan, and it's still going. First and second, 2 outs. Mike McCormick, 3 for 5. He's driven in a couple of runs. This time, though, he does get McCormick on a fly ball to right. That'll end the inning. But the Reds, 3 runs in the top of the 12th, and they lead 7-4. The Reds need a new pitcher. Johnny Hutchings is in line to get the win. And they are going to have to go to Whitey Moore. Moore, who is wild, 8-8, 3.63 ERA in 1940. And this season, he's pitched 2 games in relief, has thrown 3 scoreless innings, and has a win. So he could get a save here and close this one out. And he's got a 3-run lead to work with. 5, 6, 7 hitters coming up for the Cardinals. Start with Ripper Collins, and Collins is 0 for 4. Ground ball right side, taken by the first baseman, McCormick. That's 1 out. Virgil Davis is 1 for 4 today. Moore strikes him out for the second out. Last chance, Ernie Orsatti. He's 1 for 3. And pops it up left side. Billy Werber has it. That is the ball game. And this was a long one. 12 innings. The 1940 Cincinnati Reds defeat the 1934 St. Louis Cardinals 7-4. So long here on the scorebook. I can't even see the full line score. The Reds finished 7 runs, 13 hits. The Cardinals 4 runs on 6 hits. The Reds will improve to 5-4. Cardinals will drop to 2-7. Reds had 13 hits in all. 5 of them went for extra bases. Lonnie Fry, Ernie Lombardi, Mike McCormick, they all had 3-hit games. Billy Myers had 2 hits. Myers had a pair of doubles. McCormick and Lombardi each drove in 2 runs. Let's see, Ivo Goodman had the game-winning RBI there in the 12th. Lombardi followed with 2 more after that. So that's the Reds hitting. Bucky Walters was the starter, 8 innings, 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 of them earned, 1 walk, and 7 strikeouts. Then Johnny Hutchings came in, pitched the next 3 innings, give up 1 run on 2 hits, but he will get the win in relief. Whitey Moore pitched a 1-2-3 12th inning to pick up his first save of the season. Hutchings, he improves to 1-0. For the Cardinals, they managed just 6 hits in 12 innings. Pepper Martin was the only Cardinal with a pair of hits. 4 of the 6 Cardinal hits went for extra bases. Martin had a double and a triple. Joe Medwick had a 2-run homer. Cardinal pitching, Dizzy Dean, no decision, 8 innings, 6 hits, 3 runs, all of them earned, 2 walks, 8 strikeouts. Jesse Haynes pitched 3 innings, gave up 4 hits and 1 run. Bill Hallahan will take the loss and fall to 0-1. In the 12th, he gave up 3 hits, 2 walks, and 3 runs while striking out 1. So that's all from St. Louis and Sportsman Park. Thank you if you made it through this 12-inning marathon where the Reds finally subdued the Cardinals by the score of 7-4. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe. If you've made it this far and you want to know what happened in games 2, 3, and 4 of this series, go head over to rogersportsgames.com for all the recaps, box scores, stats, and more. And we'll be back soon with more great teams of the past. Thanks.